As the 2015 general election approaches, two major political parties are seeking to convince the electorate that they are the best choice to govern TNT for the next 5 years. In one corner, offering itself for re election, is the ruling United National Congress, founded by Basdev Pandey in 1989. The party has since started campaigning without the other coalition partners. The People's Partnership umbrella appears to have been disbanded, as Kamla 2015 is the UNC's election team. In the other corner, seeking the mandate to govern TNT, is the opposition People's National Movement, founded in 1955 by Dr. Eric Eustace Williams, Premier and first Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. In this two-part series, 4TT News examines the election campaigns employed by both political parties. We begin with the UNC. Screening for candidates began on July 10, 2015, and the party officially launched their campaign on July 20th. Party PRO Rodney Charles and Communication Minister Vasant Bharath unveiled to the nation the No Rowley campaign. The campaign viciously levied a myriad of personal attacks against PNM political leader Dr. Keith Rowley, including a parliamentary broadcast with former Prime Minister Patrick Manning. 4TT News examined the use of parliamentary recordings in the ad and found that the use of such recordings is a violation of Parliament's rules on the use of excerpts of proceedings. Standing Orders on House of Representative Rules for Broadcasting says, quote, broadcasts of excerpts shall be used only for the purposes of fair and accurate reports of proceedings and shall not be used for political party advertising or election campaigning. The second installment of the campaign, Rapid Rail to Nowhere, involved the use of state resources, where Minister Bharath and Rodney Charles used the Museum of the City of Port of Spain to illustrate Dr. Rowley's rapid rail plans for the nation was going nowhere. Another violation. This act violates the Code of Ethical Political Conduct, signed by all political parties. Section 2 of the Code outlines prohibited activities. It says that the parties agree to not permit the use and abuse of state resources for political campaigns. The third installment continued in the personal attack against Dr. Rowley. This time, Minister Bharath and Charles took to Super Quality Grocery, where the two posted negative adverts with racial undertones against Dr. Rowley. The ad prompted national outrage as citizens took to social media to protest, with many vowing to boycott the supermarket, causing the store to issue an apology to the public and eventually remove the ads. Under Section 1, Part 2 of the Code of Ethical Political Conduct, it says that all parties agree to maintain the highest moral, principles, and ethical standards with respect to their conduct during the campaign, the elections, and the post-election period. However, the UNC continues to act contrary to the letter and spirit of the Code. It was in June 2014 when the UNC strategist Rodney Charles told a group of high-level party officials that, quote, we propose launching a full-scale attack on Keith Rowley. Charles's suggestion, including referring to Dr. Rowley as Rowley, associating Dr. Rowley's name with short negative soundbites such as Rowley is unfit to lead, and playing up on the central themes of the attack campaign by portraying the opposition leader as arrogant, dictatorial, temperamental, and not a team player. Meanwhile, political leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar presented a plan to Port of Spain. Mrs. Persad-Bissessar promises an energy tower on the Salvatore building site, a man-made island for Invaders Bay, and a floating museum above the Royal Jail, where the recent prison break occurred. In Part 2, we will tell you about the opposition, People's National Movement election campaign. Reporting for Trinidad and Tobago, this is Nicholas Thompson.